This is the Hoka Skyward X, and it's a carbon-plated trainer for easy runs and long runs. I'm Brandon with Running Shoes Guru. I've run over 100 kilometers in the Skyward X, and this is my full review. The Skyward X is a brand new super trainer that replaces the Bondi X. The Bondi X was a bit of a flop, so they've rebranded it as the Skyward X. And it's one of the new generation of Hokas that feature premium PEBA in the midsole. The Skyward X feels the best when I'm doing very slow, easy runs. It's got a super stiff midsole, so it doesn't feel very natural and it doesn't feel like I'm in control of the shoe. When I do pick up the pace, it feels a lot more natural, but because of its heavy weight, it feels really sluggish, so any type of speed work is out of the question. The Skyward X has a bucket seat midsole, and this is a feature that's also present in the Hoka Clifton and the Hoka Bondi. The best way to describe it is that it has raised midsole edges, and this is designed to keep your feet centered and to offer more support. But it can be troublesome for runners with wide feet or runners who have flat arches. The longest run I did in this shoe was 27 kilometers, and towards the end of that run, my feet had swelled up and I could feel the edges of the midsole, which was a bit uncomfortable. The outsole of the Skyward X takes inspiration from the Bondi 8, but it has even more rubber coverage than the Bondi. Grip is good, even on wet surfaces. It's got a very built-up plush upper, which was designed with comfort in mind. But the fit is narrow, which is typical of Hokas, and this one doesn't come in a wide version, unfortunately. I recommend going true to size, but this is a shoe that's best suited to narrow feet with low volume and high arches. In my opinion, the Hoka Skyward X doesn't feel as polished as, say, the Cielo X1 or the Hoka Mark X. I don't think it needs a super stiff plate in its midsole because it makes it feel awkward during really easy paces. This is a shoe that's more suited to heavy runners rather than light runners like myself. I don't feel the so-called suspension system in the midsole, and the ride is a bit too firm for me for easy runs, which is what I use it for. At $225, I don't think the Skyward X is worth its price. There are much cheaper options which are more engaging and feel similar to it. The Asics Glide Ride 3 and the Saucony Endorphin Shift 3 are two examples. If you've run in the Skyward X, let us know if you prefer this one or the old Bondi X. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to Running Shoes Guru.